Sky have just announced that they are moving their game against the Indiana Fever to the United Center. Now, generally, these Sky play in Wintrust Arena, which accommodates about like 10,000 people, but the United Center accommodates 23,500.
Drama in the WNBA is nothing new, but this is on a whole other level.
Her pro career set to suit up with the on the lob. Well off. A minute here in the first. Galloping in the paper.
Add link 00005 here. Angel Reese is not pleased with the Chicago Sky's recent jaw-dropping move, which has the basketball world in a frenzy.
Caitlin Clark and Fever games getting moved to bigger venues on the road is normal at this point in time. We see it happen quite often whenever that Fever show comes to town. But in this case, it is interesting considering the opponent and considering the venue. The Fever's games against the Chicago Sky in Chicago, it was announced 2 of them, will be moving to the United Center. So that's significant in the sense of it will be the first games ever played by WNBA teams in the United Center. The game's on Saturday, June 7th and Sunday.
Choice in order to handle the high demand for tickets. The Sky announced that they will be shifting 2 of their home games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center, a huge arena with 2,100 seats. However, the worst part is that this isn't about Angel Reese.
Scoring, efficiency, shooting that in the tough spot along the baseline. Gray, the off-balance ball.
Come on her and leaves Gray wide open.
Alicia Gray, 4th in the league in scoring, bringing it up from
Tuesday. We talked about this open. 26 points, 11 and 20 from the floor.
Reese gets the hit. Alicia Gray for 3. Rebounded by Reese. Lead pass again, this time.
The Sky front office is aware of who is occupying those seats, and it's not Reese's admirers. It concerns Caitlin Clark.
The largest capacity arena in the NBA. More than double, I believe, what the Sky's typical home arena is able to hold. And of course, this is a duh for so many reasons. Caitlin Clark and the Fever get this happening no matter who they're playing on the road. But in this instance, Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky in what has been dubbed a rivalry game, at least by the media, it's got a lot of attention around it, and now it's going to have a lot of fans in the house in a 2025 WNBA season.
Reese is apparently furious at what she perceives to be a flagrant snub, and this decision has caused a flurry of discussion.
That's what it is, and if it's going to help move the game forward, absolutely. That's amazing. That's what it should be. People can talk about it. I think it's, I saw the ticket prices. I guess the only thing is, I'm surprised we're not playing at the United Center. I thought that would have been really good for the game and really good for all the women's basketball fans in Chicago. So maybe there's a conflict of some sort that I don't know about. Obviously, that's a little above my pay grade. But we're excited,
This tale is going to get heated, so buckle up. Is this a calculated business move or a smack in the face to one of the Sky's own stars?
Where they're coming off of a loss against the Mystics. They want to clean some Clark, not to find a body on Reese.
Clark over for either team.
And Clark penetrating. Opens. A lot's going to happen out of that.
That's what he look. Clark scoreless. It's 5:51 left in the first quarter and scoreless this quarter.
We dive into the drama, so please hit the like button, share, and subscribe buttons on our channel. This is a story you won't want to miss, and we've covered every angle, from breaking news to expert analysis. We're here to keep you updated, so don't miss it. Let's get right to the heart of this controversy.
Cutting Kennedy Carter, nice play.
Or at Indiana in college, Mabry can't plus the foul.
NC Allen working off the ball screen, feeds Harrison.
First half, I've seen Chicago have.
A business decision or a treachery, the Chicago Sky's decision to relocate its games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center is a statement as much as a practical one.
You're really trying to challenge me. I like it too.
Due to the arrival of Caitlin Clark, the Sky, a team that has had trouble filling their typical arena with 10,000 seats, are abruptly expanding to a space that is more than twice as large.
Hey, shooting shots like Caitlin Clark, I don't miss no.
The Indiana Fever's rookie wonder, Clark, has emerged as the league's top attraction for women's basketball, packing arenas and driving ticket prices through the ceiling. The front office recognized an opportunity to profit from the Kin-Clark effect and seized it. Link 0025, however, Angel Reese feels betrayed by this action.
WNBA live access app, and the first shot goes to Salute looks it off. Lainey Hamilton could pump fake it to get to Shields in the air and knocks down the three-pointer.
A little arc on that pass. Angel would have been at the rim with an easy deuce.
If you watch Chicago Sky basketball, they're not afraid to do that pass, but Stewie makes them pay for it.
The message is clear. The team doesn't think Reese, the rising star of Sky One, can attract a crowd on her own. Instead, they're depending on Clark's star power to fill the seats. This isn't just about making room for more fans. It's about giving Clark's appeal precedence over Reese's.
And here's what went down on the ground. Action tipped off at 3 and got off to a hot start quick with the work in the paint. Stars were in attendance for this battle with celebrities like Lil Durk.
And that's a difficult thing to swallow for a player as proud and competitive as Reese. The issue is, was this a necessary business decision or a slap in the face to one of the best? The Own the Sky decision has generated heated discussion. Some contend that C made a wise business decision by using Clark's fame to increase the team's income and visibility, while others view it as a betrayal of Reese, a player who has worked hard to position herself as a crucial component of the Sky future. In any case, this move has put Reese in an awkward situation, and it's obvious that tensions are running high. Let's be honest. Since joining the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has become more than simply a player. She is a phenomenon. With record-breaking ticket sales, soaring retail revenue, and a level of attention the WNBA hasn't experienced in years, Clark has completely changed the league.
Record. And that one is good. Never touched rim on 4. Magbagor has going to have to put it up. Agumake is over. Kennedy Carter with 33. Angel Reese with 60 from those two stars.
Fans, celebrities, and reporters from all across the nation attend her games. In less than an hour, tickets for the Indiana Fever's first game with Clark were sold out, and they were resold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is a societal transformation, not just hype. There is no denying Clark's influence. She is not just improving her team, but the league as a whole. Her ability to attract enormous crowds has compelled clubs to change their tactics and move games to bigger stadiums in order to accommodate the overwhelming. The Chicago Sky's decision to play in the United Center is only the most recent instance of the Caitlin Clark effect, but even though the league benefits from Clark's star power, it also causes tension, especially for players who feel overshadowed, like Angel Reese.
The putback, first points of her All-Star career,
leads the WNBA in that category. Well done, rookie.
Reese finds it difficult to attract the same amount of attention as Clark, who is selling out arenas and setting records. The Sky's decision to relocate their games to the United Center is a painful reminder of Reese's limitations, as well as a clear acknowledgement of Clark's star power. This is about more than simply basketball. It's about professional Angels' brutal realities and legacy acknowledgement. Reese isn't the kind to keep silent, and this circumstance is no different. Reese is reportedly incensed at the Sky's decision to relocate their games to the United Center, viewing it as a clear rejection for a player who takes great pride in her energy and competition. Reese has put a lot of effort into making herself a significant player in the future of the Skies, and this choice makes a strong statement. The group doesn't think she can attract people by herself.
Aboard Reese, the putback, star career.
First ever All-Star game come on an offensive board.
It makes sense that this is frustrating. She's a gifted athlete with a big fan base, but Clark's quick ascent to fame is overshadowing her. The decision to put Clark's appeal ahead of Reese's is a blow to her pride, and it's obvious that she's not taking it lightly.
Thank you, Caitlin Clark. Iowa basketball, their run last year, her entry into the WNBA has been one of the most incredible women's sports things to watch. Last year, there was a teacher who said her 4th grade boys were pretending on the playground to be oh, Caitlin Clark with the 3. If young boys are imitating a female athlete, that is just incredible. Just blown away with more eyes on women's sports, more appreciation for the nuances of the game. Also, it kind of brings up a lot of the disparity and inequality that can kind of exist.
However, Rhea is renowned for her ability to step up when called upon, and this circumstance might serve as the impetus she needs to establish her value and demonstrate to the world that she is more than simply a supporting actor. The stakes are high for Reese. This is about her legacy, not just one game or season. If she can use this as motivation to improve her performance and establish her star power, she could silence her detractors and solidify her position as one of the league's best players. But if she allows her frustration to get the better of her, it could ruin her career. The decision is in her hands, and everyone is watching to see how she reacts.
Has been so important defensively. Onyenwere with the press. And more fast break points here for important. Poise is important. Persistence is important. Check, check, check so far.
Fans of Angel Reese quickly defended her on social media after the news came, claiming that the Sky decision was disrespectful to her and a slap in the face to one of their own stars. Not everyone agreed with the tweet from a fan who said, "She's been carrying this team, and now they're acting like she doesn't matter." Another user responded, "This is a business decision. Right now, Caitlin Clark is the league's biggest draw. It would be foolish to pass up the opportunity."
Sorry.
The argument didn't end there. Some fans conjectured that the Sky front office was using this as a power maneuver to demonstrate their supremacy. There have been conspiracy theories claiming that Reese benching was a part of a wider plan to shake up the club, while others thought it was a necessary measure to increase revenue and publicity for the company. Regardless of your position, one thing is certain: this decision has divided the Next came the experts, sports pundits, and analysts who weighed in on whether Sky had made the right decision, or if they had simply thrown Reese under the bus.
Met up last week. There was a high pace early. Marina Mabry's hitting threes early. In as well for Atlanta. Parker Tyus goes in strong. Looks like they're going to count that. Plus the foul. Now Haley Jones blocked by Turner at the opposite end. Then saved it from going on a right step. Little Euro move and a pretty finish. Dancing into the paint. So dangerous when she can do that.
Claimed that Reese needed this reminder to work more. Others were concerned that it may harm her confidence in her long-term career, but the drama isn't limited to the court. It permeates every sports talk show, podcast, and news outlet.
Very little clocks.
Chicago, the decision by Sky to relocate its games to the United Center affects the entire league, not just the team. Unquestionably, Caitlin Clark has had a significant impact on the WNBA, and her ability to attract large audiences has forced teams to reconsider their approaches. However, this move also underscores the difficulties faced by players like Angel Reese, who are finding it difficult to make a name for themselves in a league that is becoming more and more dominated by Clark's star power. This is both a boon and a bane for the WNBA. On the one hand, Clark's fame is helping the league reach new heights by generating record-breaking revenue and exposure, but on the other hand, It's causing tension and division, especially for players who feel overshadowed. To ensure that the WNBA stays a competitive and inclusive environment, the league must find a way to balance Clark's star power with the need to support and promote other players. The Chicago Sky's very few clocks are high, and this move could either help the team and increase their revenue or damage the locker room and alienate one of their key players. The outcome of this could have a significant impact on the team's and the league's overall future.